Yeah. I guess if I had to reset the clock. Hello my friends, and welcome to episode 2 of Visions in Tokyo with me, Johnny Dub. It's a beautiful day today, so I'm planning on heading out to Tokyo Station and the Marunouchi district to hit the streets and take some photos. This area is a big business area, so there's lots of interesting architecture and hopefully a lot of people walking around in suits going about their day who won't mind me taking photos of them when they're not noticing. My weapon of choice for today is once again the Fuji XPro 3, and I'm going to be pairing that with the Fujifilm 35mm f2 lens. This is a great street photography lens. It has a 50mm equivalent, so you could say it's Fuji's answer to its nifty 50 lens. It's f2 and weather sealed, very lightweight, very fast autofocus. All in all, paired with this, makes a great street photo setup. I'm going to be using the GoPro to film, and I'm going to be attaching it to the top of the camera like last time so that you guys can see what I'm seeing. Another addition I got was this Saramonic SR-XM1 microphone, because the GoPro audio isn't really that great. In order to use this microphone though, the GoPro doesn't have an audio input, so you have to buy a GoPro audio box essentially, which gives you a little mic input to plug the microphone into. It plugs in via USB-C, and the other thing I got was this Ulanzi V2 case, which basically allows you to slide the box underneath. It's nice and compact and nice and neat, and the microphone just goes in at the side and you can position it how you need it to. There's also a cold shoe adaptation if you want to add a light for low light situations. So yeah, this and this, that's my setup for today. So without further ado, let's go shoot. Arrived at Tokyo Station, well, Nijibashimai, and I was just on my way out and then I saw these stairs and the light coming in, so I'm just going to do a bit of fishing. I'm going to wait here for a minute, see if somebody comes down the stairs and hopefully get a cool shot of them. I actually just took a shot, but I didn't have the camera on, so I don't know, I don't want to wait here all day, but hopefully I can catch it on camera because this will make a cool little shot. Oh, here we go. Let's see how this looks. So, typically, what I'm looking for on a day like today, it's the contrast between the light and the shade. So where you have very defined lines, you know, where the light goes from light to shade to dark, when you're shooting in high contrast, it's kind of amplified a bit. So you're just looking for interesting shapes made by the light and the shadow, and hopefully, you know, interesting objects to fill them. So over there, that is the Imperial Palace, and this way is Tokyo Station and the Marunouchi district, if I've got my bearings right. As you can see, lots of big skyscrapers on a beautiful day. One of the things that I like about this area is it has a nice balance of very modern, these high-rise skyscrapers, the people in the suits, and big shopping centres, and then it also has all these amazing little side street alleyways with tiny little restaurants in them, and usually in the evenings and in the summertime they're bustling with people. There's all the smoke coming off all the grills outside, and I don't know, it's just very atmospheric, yeah, it's really, really interesting to look at. A lot of activity there, a lot of drinking going on there. Now this is a cool place to come and take photos because the architecture is stunning. And lots of glass, lots of metal, big high ceilings, exposed metal. Like those staircases look awesome. Let's see if we can't get a few shots around here. Person going into the light there. So this area around here, we came around here during the Rugby World Cup, and they had like a fan zone up here, and we went in there. It wasn't all that good, to be honest with you. It's dead expensive for the beers, so we ended up leaving there and finding some little shop window that had put a screen up against it that was showing the rugby, and a crowd had sort of gathered outside, so we ended up watching a couple of the games from there on the street with the chew-highs, with the beers. Way more fun than being in a fan zone or even a bar, and a hell of a lot cheaper. It's one of the fun things about Tokyo is that you can drink on the street. So yeah, lots of fun to be had. Ooh. See if we can't get some nice shots from here. I thought that was his hair, but it's a wig. Kind of cool building there. I mean, that's the thing about Japan. Generally, what I've found is people never really challenge you for taking the photos. And like I said in my last video, I'm not somebody who really gets up in people's faces, but you might get the odd eyes of doom, or someone might just ask what you're doing, but generally you don't really get any hassle, which is nice because I don't like hassle. I'm a hassle-free kind of guy. Like, you can spend all day on the street and come back with nothing to show for it. Other days you can go out and you can get some great shots straight away. I wouldn't consider myself the best street photographer. I'm still learning, but it's something I enjoy doing, and it's something that I'm really enjoying sharing with people. So yeah, hopefully you like some of the pictures. If you don't, then give a